Hello, everyone. Welcome to a series titled Next Step Forward. Next Step Forward is a series I have designed with an intent to assist you with simple yet powerful solutions to help you progress in your job, role, and career. This series is actually aimed to address some of the most common queries or scenarios we will view with some tips, techniques that can help you progress in your professional life. So now today's session, I would like to talk about a scenario. This is a scenario wherein most of us may find ourselves when we fail to succeed in interviews that we may tend to attempt several times, but constantly and continuously fail to crack them. Most of the jobs and roles, specifically in India with the government jobs, there is a limit to the number of times that we can attempt those interviews or apply for such roles. So our today's scenario will be talking about a very similar one wherein we may have had exhausted all our options and have, regardless of our hard work and effort, have lost our final attempt to make it. Now, in this given scenario, one of the most common outcome that most of us will find ourselves in is that it not just overwhelms us, but fills us with a lot of disappointment. And oftentimes we might just think, what could be a cure to really overcome this disappointment, having failed cracking this job interview, and also that in future, on account of age limit and its own limitations, one could no longer apply or enroll for it. So friends, today in this session, I would like to talk to you about this, that one of the best ways to overcome such failures or such issues when we encounter it in our professional lives is to accept failures as is. Most of us do not know that as per neuroscience, the more we fight with reality, the more stress hormones are released into our nervous systems, making us constantly stay in a state of worry and stress, and which also then leads us sometimes to even other various illnesses, including deep disappointment and depression. So it might sound a little difficult, but it's not really so unless we try. That having encountered failures or bitter experiences, one of the best approaches to such experiences is to simply accept and stay open to whatever comes up. Because as you accept, the fight within our mind on why it didn't happen, what could I have done best, what I could repeat, all of that, we put an end to it. We put an end to the entire, and our brain no longer question us, which then also leaves us with good enough energy to think ahead and think forward. Another approach that you could also apply in here is to treat our failures or our experiences where we are not very successful as one of the part of our entire career stream. Meaning, this is a journey. Our career is a long journey. Now, we will hit some milestones. Sometimes we may not really be very successful. There will be years where we find ourselves really not up to the mark that we were used to be before. And then there will be years where we are really struggling. And then there will be years where we are succeeding like anything. So regardless of it, regardless of the success, and treat every event and experience of our journey. Another approach that you could also add when you find yourself deeply disappointed is to treat, besides the lessons learned and treating it as one part of our entire career journey, is to let go. It's difficult, but it's one of the most effective ways to move ahead in life. Our lack of ability to let go of the failures actually are the root causes why we stay stuck in our problems for a very, very long time. So I'll just rephrase and repeat. First, accept if there are failures and you have no other option, simply accept so that you put an end to the stress that the cortisol, the stress hormones, as part of your overall journey and not the be all and end all of it. Finally, the best way and the most effective one is to just simply let go so that you free yourself up and move ahead to a journey to next steps, which will automatically come in as we carry our lessons, but we just don't stay fixated into it. Sense. I hope and close this session that this news forward. So if you find yourself in a similar situation that I just shared with you, try to adopt these 3 techniques and this will help you take your next steps forward. Thank me if in case you want to ask something as a next step forward. Till then, have a good time ahead and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.